Yo, chat. We're not waiting. We're not waiting too long. I got everything set up pretty quickly here. Actually, how we doing? How we doing? Kind of a weird time, guys. This will be the first time you guys have ever seen me in the daylight. People said it could be done, but we figured it out. We got it. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Bop. Oh, it literally just popped up. Oh, I was trying to set some stuff up, dude. I kind of look a little orange actually. I think it's this light here. I think it. Oh well, chat. We're looking orange here. That's tough. You won't burn in the daylight. Yeah, apparently I got the special lighting. It puts a protective light coating on me, so I actually don't burn. I'm gonna miss Pepe LC. Yeah, we got everything solved again. Um, you guys, it's kind of a dumb reason why I don't have the camera, or I didn't have the camera on, but I don't know. But how we doing? How we doing, dude? I'm surprised I see some of you guys awake at this time. I feel like my community is all vampires just like me. Also, how's it going, Penguini? How's it going, Tom? How's it going, Enzem? Hold on, who else had some check-ins here? I'm just looking at most recent messages here. Who else? Who else? Dude, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. It's so weird. I've kind of talked about this, and I'm sure it's no secret that I've been a little frustrated with Clash, but at the same time, like I'm so like wanting to play Clash. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I'm like I don't know. I don't know if it's like addiction at this point. I don't really know, but like I don't know. I feel like if I switch up my content a little bit, maybe add a little bit more base reviews into it, a little bit more fun community stuff. I think I could really have some fun again. But I don't know. I feel like Legends pushing is just kind of I don't know. You get mad at Clash because you care. I mean, that is true. I do wanna perform. I do want to get better or try to do better kind of thing. But I think ultimately also, I think just having fun with you guys is kind of like more the core what I should be trying to do. So, I just want to try to get back to that. That being said, I have done daylight streams, not in a while, but I have done them before. Yo, hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Yo, can we get a shout out for Penguini in case we haven't, and a shout out for Coco here? I notice you aren't pushing Legend League on your days off anymore. That is not entirely true. I don't I don't know if you would have watched Matt Gizmo. Oh my gosh. Yo, maybe I should be streaming during this time. Holy. Yo, can we get a shout out for Matt Gizmo here? Wait, dude. There's so much activity at this time. What the heck? Dude, I'm typically banished to the nighttime here. Yo, Matt, how was your stream? How was your stream? Oh, about the Legend League thing. I don't know if you guys would have been watching last night's stream, but there was a point where like I was literally sitting there and I literally hit midnight and I'm like, oh, I missed my Legends hits. Like I actually forgot about it and I felt defeated. I felt defeated. So it's not like I don't know. I don't know if it's like intentionally, but hopefully here we lock in. We have 18 days. That's more than enough time to lock in and get a pretty good position here. It was good. How am I doing? I'm doing fantastic, actually. I don't know if you guys ever feel it when you get into like a really good productive rhythm, but like I feel great. I've cleaned up my kitchen a good amount. I'm getting videos done. I'm gonna record a YouTube. I've been struggling on YouTube for a hot second here. I have not been posting on that, but like I don't know. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good today. Delta Force taking priority. I've told it. I said no. My addiction to Delta Force will not control me. I am stronger than Delta Force. And you know what? I'm feeling pretty good. We're gonna get back into this, guys. We're gonna get back into this. Early stream, yeah. So we're gonna do a stream now. It's basically just going to be the remaining CWL attacks here. Hopefully, we can get some good some good attacks. And then later tonight, I'll go back live around my normal time. I have been considering actually pushing back my streaming time by an hour. Get more of a late night, and maybe I could do again a little bit more of like a daytime, nighttime kind of thing. I don't know, but because we're facing a Smurf clan. Oh, question is, do you want to claim one of your Tunnel 17s in CWL? Because we're facing a Smurf clan. I don't. Nah. I think I might tonight try to go back to my original army. If it's not feeling like it's working, I think I might have to. I know I feel like I've said this like 9 different times over the last like 2 months. It might be time for Root Riders. It might be time. I can't defend it anymore. It might just have to be the time. I started 1.4 weeks ago. That's extremely specific. On an almost max town halls, and you're almost a max town hall 7. Is that any good? I think that's fantastic, my guy. Are you enjoying the game? I feel like in 1.5 weeks, if you're well, not exactly 1.5 weeks, 1.4. I feel like you got to be enjoying the game if you're killing it like that, you know. Yo, thank you guys for the follows. Change Meister. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Spelling's a little rough for me. And AK Ram. And Magic Man. Yo, welcome in, welcome in. What's up, Officer Down? How you doing? How you doing? Why did you rush? Because it's the fastest way to max out. That being said, we got some booty to hopefully kick here. Hopefully. Hopefully. To give you guys a little bit of run up in case you guys, actually, you guys wouldn't have seen this. I started tripling. I did get my first non-triple here, but we do have still 19 attacks to go here. You got your webcam? Yo, dude, finally, bro. We can do webcam gaming. How do I get my impossible base to get reviewed? I would say, unfortunately, currently, you're going to want to go over to the Purple website. Because I had a system on TikTok. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be working currently. So it's a little iffy, unfortunately, right now. That being said, again, I do want to get back to my roots and start doing a lot more base reviews again. I kind of miss them. I know a lot of people enjoy base reviews. You know, they kind of. How are you banned on the Purple app? What'd you do? Wait, are you banned from my specific channel, or are you banned from all of Purple app? Because I don't know which one's worse. I'm gonna be honest with you. No shot he's banned from all of Purple app. All of Purple? What'd you do? What are you doing, my guy? How is Buddy banned from all of Purple app? I think TikTok has some sort of like algorithm that supposedly, if you say it, they like lower your live stream or something. That's a rumor I've heard. I don't really know if there's a way I can test that. Could be a old wives' tale, you know. Yeah, but I don't like to run it, you know. I don't want to be the one testing that out there. And I mean, people understand Purple app to a degree, so. You know. Also, I gotta get into the habit of seeing what my abilities are, because if this is Rocket Spear, this is fantastic. If this is Haste, oh no, this is Hogs. I actually know this one. Can you review my base? Base reviews are going to be, unfortunately, only on the purple app until we can get the problem solved on TikTok. I get out 7 p.m. your time. Oh, you guys playing Rainbow? If all of purple app banned this guy, maybe you should ban him too. I still am still curious what he did. What is he doing to get banned from all of purple app? You see the free bundle from Supercell? I did. And if you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys claim your free bundle stuff in the Supercell store. There's a lot of goodies in there. I think you can get some free equipment, which is huge. That being said, I will need to log into every one of my accounts again in Supercell because I forget what it was. I think I reset my PC or something like a number of months back. And because of that, I got logged out of all the Supercell store accounts. And I could just sit down and do it, but like that's actually going to take like an hour or two. It's going to be a pain. But I might have to do it. Is it possible to get to Legend League by liking your stream, or do you have it capped at Titan? No, you can get it to Legend. I think it's 2,000 likes. Some people said it's too easy. They said what you should do actually instead is have it straight up by rank. You know how like there's like bronze 3, bronze 2, bronze 1 type stuff? I don't know. I feel like that's some crazy stuff there. What's up, Skilled? Can you give me some advice? I can give you some advice. Unfortunately, again, if you want a base review, it's going to be on the purple website here. I feel kind of bad having to direct you guys over to there. I am working with someone to get a system back up in place to work nice on TikTok, but as of right now, it's only there. That being said, I'm also going to lower it on the purple website, I think, to make it a little bit easier for everyone. Advice on keeping roots alive. The only thing I could say is rage spells on your healers and making sure your funnel's tight enough to where everything's getting healed at one point. Most of it literally comes down to just funneling. That's honestly going to be like majority of any issue you're going to have in this game, is just making sure your funnel is good enough. Building software to manage base review system in progress for those curious. True. I actually, Tom, if you can let the people know, that'd be huge. Because once it's set up, oh guys, it's gonna be so good. I don't want to like overhype it, but like legitimately, it should be pretty much automatic. I'll be able to do attacks and hits. After the attacks and hits, if a base review happened, I can just look. I can see the person. Bada bing, bada boom. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be so nice. We're going to be getting more base reviews cooked out for everyone here. I'm a Town Hall 17 with level 1 Archer Tower. Oh, Town Hall 17 with level 1 Archer Towers? What's crazy about that? Can I join your clan and your requests on your account so I can finish the Gold Pass challenge? Do you have maxed out troops? If you want a dono for these accounts, if you have maxed out troops, I would totally take it. What bases are you running? Dude, on here, I'm running so many troll bases. I need more invis bases because I want different variants of just a ton of different invis bases. But, dude, low town halls here struggle on invis bases, so it's so funny. Even though my defenses are so bad, the invis spells just, mwah, they make up for it. They make up for the bad defense levels. Crap, I didn't see what my equipment is on this account. Did anyone see by chance? I was yapping too much, unfortunately. We can let her go a little bit here. Bada bang. We're going to put that there. We're going to go over here. We're going to hit this. Completely missed air sweepers. But that's fine. We don't need that. And we go right in. You know what? I'm gonna just guess. I'm gonna do some guesswork here. I'm gonna say spear. Okay, it was not spear. That's unfortunate. What spell should I be using on the flying army? Depends on your town hall. Damien, if you let me know what town hall you are, I could probably help you out. Alright, we're gonna hold on to the warden ability as long as possible here. The tornado trap does not help right now. Come on. Another rage pops. Alright, warden. Pop it. Oh my god, we're getting distracted. I need that town hall down. Dude, that air sweeper is playing God right now. Oof. Giant arrow takes care of those invises quick. That's true. That's true. Still messes up people, though. Dang. Dude, we're getting distracted so long in this core here. Oh, my lord. It took ages to get through this core. That's a 2? Think so? Buddy thinks it's a 2? Might be. I don't know. Time is, I think, the biggest issue here. Come on, Minion Prince, move! I think this storage might be the thing that caps us right now. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's still a 3. That core, I think missing that arrow on the that sweeper caused so many issues. Alrighty. Yeah, no, but Invis, don't get me wrong. One arrow boy can definitely take it out. Not everyone runs arrow. Even though my bases do suck here, dude, that little bit of Invis can really, really struggle on some people. Now, this guy's only running E-Dragons, so... Although, I will say, I will give it to him. Although he is running just E-Dragons, he's being a little bit more planny with it, you know? He's not just spamming him in, hoping for the best. He is at least planning a little bit, you know? Invis comes back here, even though the king gets onto the town hall, does not matter. That Invis said, nope. He said, nope. Alrighty. Next account we go. Dude, Invis, dude, I also have a hydrate here. I'm telling you guys, Invis towers aren't the greatest at the max level. Like, if you're pushing Legend League, I'm not going to say Invises are the best. They actually are still pretty good, though. But if you have, obviously, a little bit of a rushed base here, dude, Invis towers are, like, so key. They're so key. Alrighty. Actually, I think what we do here, on the majority of my accounts, I think I'm going to have to start unlocking Sneezy on them. Because Sneezy's kind of that guy. Level 1 arrow triggers invises. There's no excuse. I mean, you again, there's a lot of people that don't run invis. Or arrow. Let's see. Out of all the fails here, and like, again, let's see what I'm going up against here, right? This guy doesn't have the best base design, but this guy is basically maxed out, right? I'm pretty sure he is maxed out. What did he attack? He attacked a not very maxed out base. Not bad by any means, but he did use arrow, by the way. But I'm telling you guys, people struggle against the invises, even if they're running arrow. Dude, it's annoying. They're annoying. What's your thoughts? Do you use the queen if you use dragons? I unfortunately do, and I say unfortunately because even though me and the queen have a history, I swear she does the wrong things at every single time. Even though that happens, I mean, she's still one of the GOATs for air attacks. Her arrow is just too good to not do. Just too good not to. Huh? Where? Who? What's up, Cell? How you doing? Dang, I still didn't look. Guys, yo, someone please remind me to look at my my equipment before going in. Dude, I'm actually struggling on to remember. Goldfish brain go burr. Okay. If it is haste and I pop it right here, that would be massive. If I pop this and it's spear, that's not great. Gamble time. Okay, huge. Oh, we got some Geometry Dash music. Oh, we're cooking now. Weird stream time. Yeah, I still had some hits to do, and you know what? I'm feeling very good right now. So I was like, yeah, we're getting her in. We're doing some attacks right now. All right, let's dip on out. Yoink. Again, my arrows aren't great, so I mean that's about the best we can do. Dang, oh my gosh. Even with the 95% damage reduction, still hurts a little bit. Dragon splits. It should be fine, I think, surely, right? Even though my minion prince is getting cooked. Come on. One. Oh my gosh, the minion prince is just that guy, bro. Minion prince is just that guy. Save us and Zeke down 3. I mean, if you guys really desperately need to, you can always put in my Hippus UC account, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it is. I can maybe manage a 2-star on that account. Nothing makes you feel better than bullying Tunnel 15s with a Rush Tunnel 17, bro. I love how much time people probably put into making these accounts, and then an account that looks like this here goes goes in and just takes out everything. It's yo. I feel like people don't know the power of rushing, and like once you do know the power of it, it's so broken. Like this base here is just going up and slapping around a Town Hall 17 or Tunnel 15's maxed out. Oh, it's so funny. Check your equipment. Check your equipment. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The gamble paid off last time, but golden walls in 2025, and you know what? They probably are just as effective as the other walls. All right, we're using haste. W. I really should standardize what I use on the accounts. Doing a little bit of flip floppy equipment isn't really the best, to be honest with you. Not really the best. You know it's 5 p.m., right? Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to be sleeping at this time or something, right? Dude, the sun's out. Like, dude, I got to be careful I don't burn, you know? I unironically tried to block more of this. I have a massive balcony window here. I shouldn't say I think it's a regular size balcony window, but dude, it lets in so much light. Really bad. It's really bad for streaming purposes because the lighting is just, I don't know. It's really bad. Bro's never streamed with sunlight. I try to block it off because with streaming, I don't know. You really try to have as much setup as you can. And I actually felt like you ever go to those photography booths, or not booths, but like places. As a kid, I'd always go as with the mall. Typically around Christmas time, we get like family photos, and they're like pulling down the sheets in the background. Different colors, different backgrounds. I felt like that. What state are you from? I'm from Wisconsin. The Wee Gang. He's from Missouri. I mean, kind of close, kind of close. It's about that same region. Yeah, W early live. Yep, 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 yep. I don't. I used to do these all the time. I actually used to have my camera off while doing these, but maybe I bring them back. I feel like these are, I don't know, a little bit more chill. This is just a short stream just to do CWL hits. Yes, and I will be back live later tonight at my normal time. Probably. I don't want to say which way because I don't know how the night's gonna go, but it could be even longer than typical, assuming I don't get tilted. That also being said, tonight's stream will be a if I tilt, I owe a scenery. So if I tilt at all tonight, I will be giving a scenery to chat. So if you guys want to, more than likely, probably win a scenery. Probably join up. Wow, I completely missed that. That's super unfortunate. Save my queen! Okay, well, queen's dead. I'm going to slots all Discord. Wait, on Discord? What do you mean? What do you mean tilt? If I get angry at this game at all later tonight, I have to give a scenery to chat. But if you guys know me, I never get angry at any game. I'm a very calm and collective kind of guy. Never angry at all. Stream Bed Wars? Okay, I kind of want to at least have a chance to win the thing. Dude, I don't think I could ever stream Bed Wars. Never angry and loves post-attack advice. Yeah, if I ever fail, the best thing you guys can do is just help me out in those moments there, you know? Please point out everything I did wrong. It really helps me out learning. See, here's what I would have done. Oh man. Okay, I'm emailing the devs right now. Yeah, tell them, yo, make sure you're in stream. Mess around with a few things real quick. What does this Town Hall 16 look like? Interesting, interesting. What does this Town Hall 17? Okay, interesting, interesting. Okay. I think we have to save the Town Hall 15 for my Town Hall 15, so I think we're gonna actually attack up now. Big Ward, Buddy remembers the OG days of Gibbs. Good old Gibbs. A good upgraded Tunnel 17 gave you a 99% 1-star like that Town Hall at 1 HP to a Tunnel 14 in my clan. A good upgraded Tunnel 17 gave a 99% 1-star like the Town Hall at 1 HP to a Tunnel 14. That is not a typically good thing. That's what, 3 Town Halls lower? That's a big yikes. Were they like purposely throwing, or did things just go completely bad, or what happened? You're not streaming tonight? I will be streaming tonight. This actually might be a very, very jam-packed Clash day. Because I probably, after this, depending on the time, I might actually stop. Well, after this, I'm going to stop regardless. I'm going to try to record a YouTube video, because I've been slacking on those. And then I forgot to look at the equipment. You know what? I'm just gonna say spear. I feel like spear on this one here. I just have a feeling. Just have a sneaking suspicion here. And I feel like it's probably super, super weird for some people being like, how do you not know what equipment you're running? Well, okay, well, it was not Spear. And she's still getting some pretty good value, actually. She's actually funneling beautifully right now. Delta Force doesn't count as a stream? For what? No, I mean, I'll be streaming Clash for, like, almost the entire night tonight. More than likely. Assuming I don't, like, fully rage quit. But I doubt it. Because I also... okay. Part of me... Dude, there's so much I want to do. And I feel like it just... I can't do all of it. I want to do this one project that I've been teasing for, like, the longest time. I want to do... I want to make, like, a base on every Town Hall level. Record YouTube live. Nah, I don't know about that one. I kind of said that I want to do it just as a YouTube exclusive thing. I have done YouTube videos, like my hardcore series, if you guys ever watched that. That was recorded on Twitch and then just made into long-form content for YouTube. I don't know, not my favorite thing. That being said, I do want to bring back the hardcore series. I don't know if anyone still has that, or if anyone... Is there anyone that doesn't know what the Clash of Clans hardcore series is? Is there anyone in here that doesn't know what that is? Also, I have Spear on this account. Noted. Work on the XP levels, 300 sounds fun. And that's another thing I want to do. Like, there's a lot on Clash I still really, really want to do. Yes, Keegan does know. Yeah. Perfect. Like, actually perfect entry. Okay, that wizard tower not going down might be issues. Okay, well that really sucks. We can still recover though. This is gonna be a tough recovery because my RC did not do what I wanted her to do in any kind of capacity right there. So this should be a pretty wild ride. I played Delta Force today, and I got a really good gun. Yo, massive W. Dude, I'm glad that my community has been trying out Delta Force for a little bit here and there. What's the command for bits? I think it might just be exclamation point bits, is it not? I think my RC... I don't think I'm getting this. I think my RC dive was, unfortunately, really, really bad. And I think, yeah, I'm getting affected by that in a lot of different capacities here. That's unfortunate. Wait, what? Are you asking how to send bits? I don't think it's typically a command. I think you just click on the bits button. I'm more awake at this hour, 6 p.m. Again, and maybe I can... I don't want to make any promises, guys. I don't want to make any promises because I don't want to lead you guys on and then not be able to deliver. But I used to do these all the time, and they were pretty fun. And I did kind of enjoy them in different capacities. I could be totally down. I think if I was to do this regularly, though, I think I would have to... this Minion Prince staying alive at 1 HP is crazy work. I would probably have to move the secondary stream later in the night then in order to have an earlier stream. But if you guys are kind of okay with that, I can totally do that. Can we get a hairline reveal? Nope. I am fully bald. I have literally no hair up top. And that is 100% real, and I'd never lie about that. 100 subs? 100 subs. No hat stream. I've done that recently. There's also TikToks out there.
_Yaka just cheered 1,000 bits. Test.
That's a crazy test right there. Wait, is Yuya gonna start, was that for a base review, or are you just, sending bits to send bits? Because, like, low-key, be careful. If you're starting on your, bit badge journey, you can get a little badge in front of your name that, shows how far you've made it with bits. Like, cells right there, Bronze League. There's some crazy ones. Apparently, I've been slacking on it. And, like, Ferg, for example, is, like... Dude, I'm like making up ranks for him at this point. No beard stream. I've also done that before. That probably will never happen. There was a time, I think in 2022, that I did a full shave, and I think literally everyone hated it. Ace, that's against terms of service. And, brother, it's not a if you'll get banned, it's a when you'll get banned. I don't think that's a good idea. And please don't talk about that anymore, because that is against terms of service, and I will have to take action on that. Chat, I didn't see what equipment I had. Dude, it's such an easy thing. I don't even have to, like... open it up specifically. I just need to click on my RC before placing her in. Like, been using dragons instead of root riders, and they're just so much more consistent. Oh, that's not what I want to hear. Like, I mean, I'm glad that you're finding that, but like, I've been having issues with dragons. I've been thinking about switching to roots, and if you don't think roots is consistent, uh-oh. Apparently I don't know the lyrics to this song at all. Dang, I missed that one. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. Okay, what are the odds here that I have a rocket spear? I think so. Heck yeah. Ooh, Minion Prince Force Pop. That's never a good sign. I used Root Riders and my consistency was so much better, and then was so much better than when I used Dragons. So you're saying Root Riders are the play? And more consistent. Interesting. Also, Gandalf, brother, your time has come. Hey, you're done. Alrighty. We have 18 attacks. We have about 10 less attacks than them. I think we're doing on pace for definitely doing a lot better. But I guess we'll have to see if we can continue doing that. What's up, Demigorgon? Damn, you're early. Yeah, I am early. What's up, Coyote? How you doing? I had to do some CWL hits because I didn't obviously do them last night on stream because the whole stream got a little bit different. But this is giving me time to try out some stuff. And I kind of like it. I enjoy this like earlier stream. I'm good with a base review. All right, Yuya, sauce me your player code, my guy. Sauce me your player code. We can take a nice look here. 14 months now? Wait, what do you mean? Are you still doing throwers? Not on my main account. I've been running into a lot of issues. Oh, that's what you mean by 14 months. Okay, I see that. I see that. Okay, all right. Coyote coming in with the 14 months. What an absolute beast.
For 14 months.
Brother, I appreciate that. Hope you're doing all nice and well. Dude, you know what? We'll do a 100K raffle for that bad boy right there. Also, Aiden, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, there's already a raffle running, so gosh. Gotta be quicker than that. Just messing. 13 hours before I can use that. Actually, how am my clan castle looking? Not too bad. Alrighty. I have haste on this one here. Haste. Oh, this is a nice looking Town Hall 16, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty nicely built. Okay. I think I know how I want to kind of approach this. Kind of. Dang, juke me. I mean, it's kind of fine. I was kind of hoping that you'd go down this way. However... Okay, well... Perfect. Fortunately, that's going to eat into my ability profits right there. Yoink. Oh, my queen's definitely dying right here. Unless... Oh. Okay. My RC said, hold on! Let me walk past you guys real quick. Excuse me, sir. I feel like the Warden's going to catch up with his Boothang real quick here. And I don't think that's going to be great considering my entire main army is in the core here. I know the Minion Prince is that guy, but unfortunately I think it might be a little too strong. Oh. Is it going to be a 1-star? Okay, cool. Thank you, Warden. Thank you, Warden. I very much appreciate that. What's up, Draven? I think it was a little team effort there. I feel like my RC going past the CC troops in order to dive before she started attacking that probably wasn't the best option there. And then my Warden sticking to the outside of the base also, yet again, was not the best thing there. So that really sucks. Give me my dice roll. Oh, I didn't even see that you redeemed one. I gotcha. I feel like I need to come up, and I feel like I've said this for a few weeks now. I need to make different alerts for different actions. That being said, we do have a dice roll. Keegan, For a scenery, he's going for the number 7. In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's a little prize thing over on the Purple website that if you guess the correct number of this next dice roll, you get a prize. This prize is a scenery, and he's looking for the number 7. Here we go. Bang. 2. That's unfortunate. Good attempt, though. What's the best workshop thing for air attacks? So my main account runs this here. However, I do kind of feel like Spear is a better option. I also kind of low-key want to upgrade my Dark Crown again. Is there any Dark Crown users in chat? Any Dark Crown enjoyers? You are so early. I am very early. I'm going to be doing 2 streams tonight. What's up, Joker? Workshop as in Siege and such. Oh. Is that what that's called? I don't even know where it is on this base. Jesus. Am I dumb? Oh my gosh. Oh, it is called the workshop. Wow. I don't know if I've ever had anyone ask me about the workshop. Why 2 streams? Why not? Dark Crown, Loki, Buns. Oh. Don't use Snake. What? Oh, Dark Crown, Loki, Buns. Also, don't use Snake. Why not use Snake? I'm curious. I'm curious about that one right there. Because I don't know if I agree with that. Well, sorry to ask, but what's the best for air? I think really depends. There's a few different options. I do think that the Stone Slammer is kind of the best that I use for like mass dragon attacks. I think it's very, very strong. If you want a little bit more support for your queen, the Siege Barracks can actually be a little bit better. Just for, placing that right behind the queen. Obviously, it'll produce the P.E.K.K.A.s, the wizards, and will really help tank for the queen. And then obviously, depending, you can have your CC troops pop out after. Honestly, if I'm using the Siege Barracks, I actually really, really like using Furnaces with that. I haven't used Furnaces in a hot second. There's a lot of different attack strategies that also use the Blimp with air attacks, just for sniping the Town Hall, getting that done. It's not my personal favorite, but there are a lot of strategies that involve that. I personally use the Stone Slammer, though. I don't think the Darks is worth the ore. I've heard that like 90% of the upgrades for the Dark Orb, or not the Dark Orb, the Dark Crown, hold on one second. Okay, I have a crazy idea. Sorry, hold on. Remind me about the Dark Crown conversation after this. I have a crazy idea here. So I'm going to try to, hopefully here, cut down this entire middle section with this attack. And she still goes for the cannon regardless. Alright. And she hits the tornado trap. Okay, cool. Stun meta, yeah. Alright, what are the odds that there's a ton of ice golems in here that I'm going to run into? Okay, no? Alright, cool. Okay, can we please, for the love of God, move forward? No, we're going sideways. Oh, for the skeletons, I see. Gotcha. Makes sense, yep. Cool. Tonight's gonna be a rough one, boys. Do you review clans? I do review clans. Tonight will be a rough one, I feel like. Second best minion prince equipment, not overall. Yeah, my question was, is that, dude, how many little skeletons are there, bro? Holy, dude. Yeah, dude, tonight's gonna be so, I don't know, bro, like, it's that kind of stuff that frustrates me. I don't know, I need to figure out something to, like, not have that, I guess. I don't know, dude, I don't know. Like, my warden just locked onto the king for whatever damn reason, and then just got sucked by a seeking air mine. Like, bro, I don't know. Tonight's gonna be tough. Ugh. Was there a giveaway or something? You're gonna have to be a lot more specific, my guy. For the Dark Crown conversation, I heard that it's better once it's fully maxed out. But other than that, if it's not fully maxed out, it's not the play. Would you guys say that that's kind of true? I can't imagine that I take out both air sweepers and somehow, some way, the base still stuns me to an ungodly amount where they're just not moving. Like, that's just crazy. Like, I don't know. That is insane to me. I think that's a problem with the game.
Slim underscore shady 62 just
Yo,
subscribed
Slim
with Prime.
Shady coming in, bro.
Thumbs up emoji.
Dude, absolute W. 4 months. You know what? We'll do a 50K raffle for that one right there. I had the worst Legend League day ever, minus 55. Oof. Bad defense day, and then just attacks not going well kind of thing. Feel that. I don't want to be boring, but do you have the new sponsor? Kind of. There's a little snag with the new sponsor, and that's why I have not started it yet. Unfortunately, I could start it, but there's a little snag with it, and I kind of want to be prepared for like the worst case scenario, but I don't know. What's up, Jake? Dark Crown's true. Okay, so Dark Crown is technically better still. She locks onto the RC for some reason. I wish I knew her AI, bro. I wish there was a way to like know. Oh, I'm sacrificing her. Okay. Alright. Alright, how many things are going to get abducted by this hook tower here? Well, there's the queen. Queen's been hooked. Warden. Warden. I think that was the better option. I might have to look back on how the dragons made it to where they're at now. So, I'll have to see. Jesus. My voice was starting to lose it right there. Just like my mental. It's technically better, statistically speaking, but Minion Prince has no safety net if he gets locked onto like he would with the Henchman Puppet. I don't know. I guess I'm not really aware of how much the safety net helps, I guess. Wow, that is... Yeah. I can feel the Warden's indecisiveness in that moment. Realistically, I'm shocked that there was even an indecisive moment, but I don't know. Let me see real quick here. Hopefully my voice can solve whatever issue it is currently having. What am I hearing? My voice slowly losing itself. So my support, my cleanup dragons on the side got taken out by the CC troops. Is that what happened? Is that accurately what happened? Is that what I'm getting at here? So the already damaged CC troops. Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah. So, dude, that's perfect. That's W. Can you talk about the new Warden equipment? I seen the leaks. I don't know what you guys are talking about, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't trust any leaks because there was leaks a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago about this. Maybe not. Okay. When did the equipment come out? I don't know. It was very early on, at least 8 months ago, about this whole new leaked Warden equipment. I dare you guys to look it up. Like 8 months ago. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know. I would not trust leaks, bro. I can't tell you how many times someone has come into my chat over the last year and talked about a supposed leaked Warden equipment. Where? Where is it? Never seen it. We had a rough CWL day today. We are tie with 19 stars, but we have 12 attacks and they have 7 done. I don't think they have more people that will attack. I hope at least. I don't know about that. Well, it's definitely coming out. I guess we'll see. I remember hearing that about the equipment like 12 months ago, bruh. here. Nice. Jesus, bro. Dude, I hate when... I hate my body, bro. When it does it like this, bro, dude, I feel like I'm suffocating, bro. Do you think the ore economy is good right now or needs a buff? I don't really know. I think if you're actively playing, it's fine. I think if you're coming back to the game, it's probably not super great. I know for, like, alt accounts, it really sucks. So, I don't know. Allergies? Nope. Just the fact that, like, I don't know. If you're a higher town hall, it's impossible to max them free to play. I don't think you're supposed to max every single one of them. I don't think that's supposed to be really the game plan. But, yeah, I kind of wish that there was more of a Dude, oh my god, I'm gonna start losing it, bro. I'm gonna... Dude. If you're a higher town hall, it's impossible to max them out. I just wish there was more of a passive way to do. Okay. I'm just gonna not talk. I can't. I feel like I'm choking right now. Are you sick? Nope. What is for dinner? I have no idea. That'll be something I'm gonna have to figure out. Yeah, this is a one-man war. Am I gonna play Battlefield 6? I might try out the beta, I think, but I'm not a Battlefield person for the most part. What headset did you buy? I didn't buy any headset. How many times in a row can I request clan capital gold for points? I mean, you can request unlimited at times. If I run out of accounts with clan capital gold, I can just refund the rest. Um, I unfortunately have not been doing a raid weekend a ton, so I'm not fully filled up on my accounts, unfortunately. I gotta figure out like a spreadsheet or something to figure out how much clan capital gold I have on which ones. Don't mind the heroes? Alright, I got you. What time did you wake up today? 2. Big save from the Phoenix. Yeah. How much time do you need, or how much time do you need since starting a new account to be able to compete in Masters 3 or Masters 2? That is a crazy question. What do you mean by compete? Just like get up to Masters 2, Masters 3? I think I don't know. I want to say I think you could do it in maybe less than a month, but you'd have to rely on boosts, I feel like. I want to say live early. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta do a base review. Hold on. Sorry, I gotta get to that before I forget. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Buddy typed the wrong code. Brother, just retype it. Retype it. When people try to do some, just retype it. Dump clan capital gold. Gotcha. I'll do that right after here. You can farm 2 stars with apprentice walks. True. That is true. But he said just copy and paste. Lol. See, Ethan, that's a problem when he typed the code wrong initially. Lol. All right. It's an O, not a 0. Holy, do people love to talk, bro. Does someone else want to fill in that guy, or what? Someone got it for me? That's definitely not gonna make it. Alrighty. Let's try the code for a third time here. Alrighty. Poison Invis base. Kind of interesting. Hmm. Okay. So there's a lot of dead space around the middle sections of this base, which is probably for more anti-root riders than anything. Wow, there's actually a really good lineup for the fire spitters. Because if the root riders are starting to go around the outside, which is typically what you want to do, these fire spitters will get value throughout the entire attack. Dude, what? What? Okay. They should go around. There's a lot of dead space here. That these root riders shouldn't really grab onto. The only thing I'm a little bit afraid of is I feel like a lot of root rider players do use overgrowth, and I do think that this is a pretty easy overgrowth right here to refunnel in. But if they don't run overgrowth, and there are some army variants where they don't run overgrowth, I think that could be kind of tough. I also kind of wonder. I guess that's not insane RC value if an RC does take out one of like the wings of the base. Um, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. Something I did notice is I actually don't think that um, these sweepers are that hard to take out with a queen arrow from here. Obviously, you are kind of sacrificing your queen right into a giant cannon and or multi-archer. So I guess it kind of is a little bit of a trade-off. I'd be curious if the queen could win that fight, depending on the equipment, I guess. But um, I feel like a little bit of a different kind of setup with your outside buildings here could make that a little bit more difficult if instead they were placed like kind of like the sides. So if you're going for like a queen arrow, instead of going it like straight through, you'd have to kind of like hit it at a weird angle. What am I drawing right here? Where it wouldn't hit the back end one, you know? So I feel like the outside buildings could be shifted around just slightly to maybe change that a little bit. Because I'm assuming you have these outside buildings to pull RCs, or not RCs, route riders to the outside, and I think you could still have the wizard tower, just moving it slightly different here and there. I think could make a slight difference. Someone said that the monolith is easy to take down. I could kind of see that, but considering how these are outside a little bit more, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some hidden Teslas in between these bad boys to form kind of like an arc style, where if the RC's diving in, it kind of goes more towards the outside instead of a straight dive straight through the middle, right? The upgrades are obviously phenomenal. No, I shouldn't say any supercharges. Eventually, there will be a point where you're probably going to want to do the supercharges, but not too bad. Mortars are Town Hall 13 level, but I mean, the grand scheme of things, that mortar isn't going to change much in the fight. I think it's an alright base. It's not my favorite. I think some of the lineups are a little tough. The dead space makes it kind of interesting. I do think the minion prince should maybe be a little bit further, further back. I think the crusher mortar should maybe be a little bit more frontwards, because I feel like the minion prince multi-gear tower combo can be really insane, and I would assume with this base style you probably have a billion traps in this middle section, where again the minion prince I think could take more advantage of being more towards the center of the base. Obviously, the King Monolith combo, very classic, very solid, high HP, takes a while to get through. The Monolith can cook a little bit. I think that's fine. Overall, I'd probably give it like a... I'd give it an 8.5. Not fully maxed out, no supercharges. So, like, in a competitive sense, it would be a little bit lacking, at least on the defense. Those supercharges are, like, literally a half upgrade on every building here. So you are lacking a little bit of firepower on this. It's not too bad. But also, I think there's a little bit of change-ups where the lineups or, like, heroes can make a slight difference. But those little bit of... those little bit of change-ups can make a massive difference. But I don't think it's a bad base. I like the lineups with like the fire spitters, and you can definitely tell it's a more root rider based type attack, especially with the crusher mortar being the way that it is. I'd give it an 8.5 currently. I do think it has potential to go higher though. You attack this base the same as if it was an Invis Rage. It's very common. Well, the style is very common. I don't think I've ever seen that exact variant. However, I wouldn't be surprised if I've been lacking in seeing people. I don't know. I feel like the poison could slow down quite a bit. Because, like, even if you pop the Warden ability, right, your troops are moving very slow. I'm assuming there's, like, a billion traps in there to slow down literally everything in there. I think it could be kind of annoying. I don't mind the poison. I was gonna dog on the poison and say a rage would be better, but then I was kind of thinking about it. I'm like, maybe not. What equipment do you use for a minion prince? We're kind of talking about that. Currently, I'm just using the basic, but I was talking about Dark Crown, if it's worth investing. I have like one more level to invest in it, and I'm not sure if I should be doing that or not. We have Spear. Gotcha. Yeah, I actually gave up on the rage, but he was not feeling the rage. Interesting. Oh, I think I might have did this the wrong way. What are the odds she goes for that builder hut? Was 0. Okay, she goes back. Wow, I'm really enjoying it, especially because I did pop the invis, and I guess it didn't register. That's cool. That's fun. Dude, I either must be tapping this so lightly that it's just not registering, or I don't know. It's gotta be that, right? I wonder. If I go like this, does the aura damage do enough? Or nah? That's a wild spread. Warden somehow gets targeted here. We have a lot on the outside where I think if the queen does come down to it, she might be able to hopefully do a lot. Minion Prince is still alive. It's going to be close, though. Queen's really going to have to start pulling her weight a little bit on this one. Save the Minion Prince. Time's going to be the biggest issue here, I think. What's your opinion on recall versus letting RC die? I don't know. There's benefits to both. I'm kind of thinking about recall, going back to that on my main. I'm not really sure. I feel like I've been kind of in a weird limbo on a lot of my stuff recently, where I don't know if I want to do one thing, I don't know if I want to do another. Looks like Queen will clutch up here. Cell's doing happy spins here. I don't know. I really liked the recall spell instead of letting my RC die, just purely because I could use her to funnel exactly how I wanted to. If, like, the queen side was looking a little bit weaker, I could place the RC there. She could cut more into that corner where my dragons could move more to where I want to. If it looks like the queen could do enough damage and cut out that core, and my dragons could go through, I could place my RC completely in a different section, just take out, like, the back end a little bit, soften it up, so then it's like a nice smooth transition. On the other hand, letting the RC die, especially with the Phoenix on her, CC troops can be lured and fully taken out by the RC, or the RC. Large compartments can still take a little bit more damage because of her aura and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's got benefits to both, but low-key, I feel like maybe recall might be a little bit better. I'm going to have to experiment either way. Also, Hunter, I will do your clan capital gold at some point here. Actually, you know what? I'll try to do that right now, actually, before I fully, like, forget or something. Gotta find a base that I have full gold on. Not this one. Dude, I'm gonna have to literally start doing a lot more raid weekend just to fill up my accounts here. Your clan is on open and such, right? Dude, I need the hashtag for the clans. Oh, man. I just wish it was standard. I wish I could search in social and it would do either or. Because I would imagine, I think the clan tags... I'm looking at the wrong code now. I would imagine that the clan codes and player codes don't match up in any kind of capacity. I feel like just searching in one spot in one normal way, I think would be super, super nice. Are you a rookie or something? Some days it feels like it. So, what did you say specifically on... You said I need specifically something for something? Is there any particular place you want them? Blastbow? What's your favorite town hall for wars? I think the highest town hall. Just wherever. Gotcha. 69. I got you, Hunter. Is there anyone in here currently that is just sitting on a ton of clan capital gold? Is anyone in here that is just sitting on max clan capital gold? Yeah, Demigorgon, you are? Anyone else? Because I'd be curious if, like, what if I... What if you guys have a ton of clan capital gold, would you guys ever donate it if you guys had a direction to, or not? Excited? How's it going, my guy? Like, let's say if you guys are sitting on clan capital gold and someone was to redeem clan capital gold dump, and I put in like the Discord, hey, is there anyone that could dump it in this clan here to like fulfill that? Would anyone just be willing to do it just cuz, or not really? Are you ignoring me on purpose? Probably not. If you're just spamming your player code, there is like mentally there's something that just like blocks it. I think over the years I've just like taught myself just to literally not see it almost. But there's also TikTok does auto mod things. So there's a good chance that you said like a bad word to TikTok and it literally just didn't show up in chat. If your message does show down below, like underneath there, then I might just be ignoring it by accident. If it's not showing up on there, then you know TikTok is auto modding it. I never, for the most part, try to stop anyone's message. I don't try on purpose. Also, if anyone needs to dump clan capital, my clan could use the help. It'd be for redemption. Yeah. Because, like, okay, right? If I had more people willing to just dump clan capital gold just cuz and, like, kind of just whatever, I could probably make the dump clan capital cheaper, and we could probably actually, like, get a nice community thing going on there, actually. Does that make sense to everyone? Like, if I had other people helping supply the clan capital gold, it'd be easier to do, which means it'd be cheaper point redemptions. Dude, you never can be mad when a Dell is like, bro. Such jammers, bro, you know? Oh, she had a haste file on her. That's tough. I gotta standardize that bad boy right there. That's not a great thing. Yeah, RC charge was great. I think, dude, I either need to get into the habit of looking at what equipment I have on which account. I need to standardize it, or I don't know. I gotta figure something out, because right now, sending my RC just blatantly in there, not the best thing. That's on me. If you make one of my accounts Elder, I can invite all of my alts over. I already got everything unlocked and maxed. I just need for my clan. I got like 24 accounts I can do raids on. Oh, I wasn't talking about other people doing raids, but I'm also not opposed to that. I mean, we have literally... Is it 3 maxed out clans? I think we have 2 maxed out clans for sure. I have a minion prince ability I'm not using. 3, Zeke down 3's max, Jesus. Yeah, so like we have more maxed clan capital spaces for people to attack on than we have people to do it. Oh, this is a new song to the playlist. I think. Check DMs. Chaz, you can't be sending that. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my. Oh man, that's a bad time, Phil. Nah, he sent a kit back. Our security team detected that you were killed by a cheater in your match 20-25. Interesting. I wonder if I got. So you're gonna tempt me into getting on Delta Force to see if. Okay. Well, on the bright side, I think if I 2-star the next 2 attacks, am I guaranteed a win? So they could get 9. Oh yeah. If I 2-star the next 2, I'm fine. Cool. Beating a dude. Not only am I beating a whole clan of people just solo, but these are what my bases look like. Oh, I love it. I love it so much, bro. And realistically, dude, I gotta clean up some of my attacks. Some of these should not be the way that they are, let me tell you. We'll get there. We'll get there. Dude, off my meds, bro, 100%. You're in the Discord off my meds, right? Surely? Because, dude, we could discuss that all the time. Can you dump in my clan, bro? Did you redeem one? Bro, you didn't redeem it, bro. I think I just need to learn to accept that in Clash of Clans, there'll be just attacks that go wrong. You know? I feel like I don't know. I feel like there are things that I could definitely clean up on 100%, like 1,000%. But at the same time, dude, it's not in my control that if a skeleton pops up and drags my entire army around, you know, that's just part of the game. And I gotta remind myself that, you know, it's not gonna go perfect. No reason to get mad over it, you know. You know. You know what I'm saying, guys? Every once in a while, I feel like I got to do a mental check on myself, reevaluate some stuff. So apparently, yo, chat, anyone watch The Princess and the Frog? Apparently, that song is from the Princess and the Frog. I've never seen that movie, but dude, the chorus kind of goes too crazy to not like just jam out to. I feel like. Dang, I had spear on. Rip. I don't know, it's kind of a jammer. Dang. So this base should be probably fine. It's very compact, which can be an issue. Really good minion prince ability, though. How long does it take to get rushed account to max the army buildings for one account? I mean, it takes about the same. Um, Now my attention is spanned between not just one account; it's spanned between 55 accounts. So these accounts would probably be significantly further than they are currently because I basically once a week kind of log on just to make sure that things are kind of at least somewhat decently upgrading. Where I feel like if someone was dedicated to playing on one of these accounts, they could like make sure they're always down, upgrade walls, stuff like that. Unk, please no more dragons. Aren't you bored? I get more frustrated than bored. Um, I get a sort of satisfaction, I'll say, um, on using some of the most meta armies available on rushed accounts in order to do good against people's accounts that are more developed. Um, and dragons, like if Root Riders didn't have like a billion moving pieces to it, maybe I'd do Root Riders instead. But dragons, I mean, it's very simple. You max out dragons. You know that's all you really need to do. A little bit of spells here and there. Eventually, hopefully, these accounts can get to a point where I don't have to boost them. Like, is this account? Yeah, we have max out dragons. Realistically, I might not have to technically boost these accounts here in order to do decent against other ones. I'd still have to boost heroes more than likely, but that's significantly less work, you know? Unk won't change armies because dragons look epic. Yeah, that's the only reason. True. So true. Um, but like, yeah, dude, I don't know. Like the major bulk of this army is dragons, right? Headhunters being level 1, they should still slow down a decent bit. That's fine. Balloons are more just going for tanking on the Seeking Airmines. They don't really have to be a high level. Giant really doesn't have to be. Really, all the rest is just cleanup, so those don't have to be high level. Now, these spells need to be a higher level, so I probably should be upgrading that. But there's not too many levels that are needed for that. And then again, just heroes. Just heroes. That's all I need. Yeah, so this is my last attack for this CWL. After this, I will be ending stream, taking a little bit of a break, maybe recording a YouTube video. We'll have to see. And then I'll be back later, either normal time or maybe just slightly delayed. And we'll just have a normal stream. But for the people that are in here, yo, what do we think about today's hour of streaming? We kind of feeling it, kind of not. I feel like there's things that if I was to do this stream time typically, or like something like that, I think there'd have to be some changes I would have to do. But I think it could be pretty sick still. What's up, C4? I just got here. Yeah, we've been live for about almost 2 hours here, and that's with 11 attacks that we've already done. But I don't know. I feel like, dude, I totally feel like we could. I feel like we could make some stuff work for this. I could totally be down for a dual stream type thing. Especially, oh, dude, if we can get the TikTok system up and running, guys, believe me, I don't know if anyone else wants this system working for you guys to get base reviews on TikTok more than me. Like, if we can get this running, oh, bro, it's going to be fantastic. But just waiting on a few things, I think. Because I think that will make the streams just so much more smooth and fantastic. Alrighty. Do we have haste file? We don't have haste file on this. I actually think I might change it on this account. Because I actually think that haste file might be a little bit better on this base. Can't really upgrade it too much. That's unfortunate. Let's take a look here. I think I'm going to come in from the corner. Earthquake around this middle section here. That should get a ton, like 28% damage HP reduction on all of these like high HP buildings is insane. That's all we have to do. Take out this corner here, and then we'll just come in from, honestly, maybe this corner. Hopefully we can take out the air sweepers and hopefully call it a day. Why is Tunnel 13 such a pain to get through? Send help. Double upgrades is kind of tough. I won't lie. I think Tunnel 12 sucks a little bit more, in my opinion. But I know a lot of people have said the same thing about Town Hall 13. So you're not in the same, or you're not in the, there are other people in the same boat there. We're not going to make it inwards. That's unfortunate. Maybe not the worst, though. This could still work. Might have to take a little bit of a different approach, but as I was saying before, not everything goes according to plan. Got to learn to be a little bit more accepting of things going awry. Alrighty, let's see what we can work with here. Let me hit this. Can we hit still? No, we can't. We can shoot right in between. Let's hit that. Let's hit these. Let's hit these. And hopefully I can do this. Queen's still alive. Queen is dead. Sweepers is going to be an issue, unfortunately. I was really hoping to take that out. Fortunately, we did not. But we do still have the Warden ability. Things are spacing a little bit here, and the Town Hall looks like it might be big scary. We do have the RC. I'm going to place her in. Actually, I'm going to go like this. Hopefully my Baby Dragon can put in some work here. This Air Sweeper is playing God. Holy. Someone give this guy a medal. This Air Sweeper is doing God's work right now. Holy. I think I might 1-star because of one singular defense. Jesus. Buddy got taken out. Punt. Will it be enough? Unfortunately, the spread is ridiculous. We do get the Town Hall. Let's go. Unfortunately, I think that Air Sweeper put in way too much work. And because of that, I don't think we'll be tripling here. Might be close. Might be close. Time's going to be kind of an issue, especially because of this Giga Bomb right here. I think it's going to be a time fail, unfortunately. Seeking Air Mine is not what we wanted to be happening right there. Sneezy. Sneezy's trying to put in the work as much as possible. Man, that Air Sweeper really messed us up. Sneezy's trying his darn gosh greatest. That's unfortunate. That could have been a triple right there. We still get the win regardless. We're still, I guess we'll have to see here. This is gonna be interesting. This clan does put in some work, put in some hours. 87, 82. We're gonna be at a pretty insane photo finish with those guys there. We're gonna have to step up our game a little bit on those guys there. That being said, that is it for today for this stream. I will be live. Honestly, I might delay stream a little bit tonight, just so I have a little bit of time to make food and hopefully get like a YouTube video in or something. But that being said, I will be live later tonight. I did just hop on just to do the CWL, just to clear up the attacks. I appreciate you guys for being here, and maybe we can do a little something with earlier streams in the future. So I appreciate you guys. I think we pass on the raid. You know, we pay it forward. Who can we raid here? We can raid Penguini. I don't think there's too many opportunities we can do with that. I think we do that. There's not many opportunities we can raid Penguini, so I think we're totally doing that. Bro doing the double shift. Yo, guys, I used to do this all the time. I used to love doing earlier streams. Maybe I can still work it out. Again, I'll have to figure out some stuff, but I'll be live again later tonight. That one should definitely be a lot longer than this one too. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, I think 3 hours. I think I might delay it by an hour, but I'll see you guys later tonight, okay?